Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today I want to start something that we can trickle in from time to time on the Leadership Spark podcast, which are things that I wish I knew 15 years ago as a leader, that I wish the younger version of me as a leader knew these principles or knew these things that I've learned over the 15 years that I wish I knew them, because it would have made me a better leader then. It would make me a better leader now, and I would have probably saved myself some bumps in the road along the way. And so every once in a while, I just want to drop in some lessons learned from me over the years that I wish I would have known back whenever I started leading for the first time, the first team I ever led 15 years ago. And so one of the things I've been thinking about lately is the fact that performance, so my performance will not save me. My performance will not get me where I want to go without relationships. And that's something that I didn't really understand early in my career as a leader. I really didn't like the political, what was perceived to be the political part of leadership, or I didn't like the fact that I would see people cozying up to the boss and building a relationship just to get ahead or to get a promotion. Those were things that kind of irritated me whenever I would see people do that. And I just thought that I'm just going to bust my butt and I'm just going to go out and deliver. I'm going to deliver quarter after quarter after quarter. I'm going to perform better than anyone else. I'm going to learn faster than anyone else. I'm going to have a growth mindset, an ownership mindset. I'm going to invest in the leader behind me, and my performance will speak for itself. And while that is very important, and people do pay attention to our performance as leaders, you can't get ahead, or you won't be able to get to where you want to get to. You may take the slow path, but you won't be able to get there in a timely manner without relationships. And so it takes both. It takes performance and it takes relationships. And so I had to learn early on that I'm not kissing up to the boss, but I need to have a personal relationship with the people that I'm trying to ultimately get to know and ultimately have control over my future in some ways, as far as my opportunities in the future. And I can look back on my career and I can see the points in time where I did that and how it accelerated my career because I had the relationship. Now, the relationship alone wasn't enough. I had to perform, but when you mix those two together, it becomes very powerful. And so I wish I would have known that 15 years ago, because I stumbled a little bit in it. And I really thought that my performance would speak for itself and it would be undeniable and I would be promoted. And some of that did happen, but there were times where I didn't have the relationships that I needed at the moment in time. And it's hard to build a relationship whenever you need it. And so my encouragement to you is learn from me. The go and do is identify and cultivate the authentic relationships that you need to cultivate in your company or in your organization or on your team. Continue to bust your butt and perform at the highest level. Outperform everyone, but combine that with authentic relationship with other people. Authentic relationship with the people who at some point will have an influence on decisions made about your opportunities in the future. And so learn that from me. If you go and do that in an authentic way and you bust your butt and you perform, then you're going to open up all kinds of doors for yourself to grow your career, grow professionally, grow personally, and ultimately be able to grow your leadership influence.